Move yourself if you don't mind, because it's on
No, just, and this thin thing might obscure the view of me. Anyway, my name is Michael Kerins. I'm kind of here under false pretenses. I think I would rather not read to you, if that's okay. I would rather just tell you the story. And the story's about this little boy here called Wee Tom. The Tom Thumb character exists in children's literature all over the world. In Russia and in the Ukraine, he's called Malchik Spalchik. In Germany, he's called Daumling. In France, he's called Tom Puss. There was a reference to Poland earlier, and he's called Tom Pallet there. I call him Wee Tom because he's a wee boy like me. And in the stories, you'll meet the Uncle Dan, who's very, just magnificent. And this is the story, not this story, but a story that's a new one, and it's for Christmas, and it's Wee Tom's Christmas tree. Uncle Dan is not a wee guy, Uncle Dan is a big guy. Once upon a time, there was a wee boy who had 5 names: Thomas, Patrick, James, O'Neill, Thumb. In lots of stories, they call him Tom Thumb. I call him Wee Tom. And in this story, he's walking about going, when are we getting our Christmas tree? 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 And his uncle said, let's get the September weekend over and done with. When are we getting our Christmas tree? When are we getting our Christmas tree? When? His uncle said, let's get Halloween over with. Let's get Guy Fawkes. Let's get my birthday over with. Until it went on and on and on and on, until there were no trees left. They were out in the car and they were driving about looking, and they looked in garden centres, they looked in shopping centres, they looked in just ordinary shops, they looked all over the place. Not a Christmas tree to be had. And then as they were driving, Uncle Dan saw this massive tree that had been bought by very, very wealthy people for a huge big house. And they decided to go abroad, and the tree was there. How much is that tree? Uncle Dan said to the guy in the garage. He said, oh, just take it, it's already been paid for. And Wee Tom was like that. Uncle Dan is massive. He humphed it, and he hauled it right up onto the top of the car, and the car went squinty. Wee Tom's in his uncle's pocket, and they're singing, Jingle Belly Go the Way Home. When they got home, he cut the guy ropes, the tree fell, and then with a big giant saw, he cut the top off the tree and completely ruined the lines of the tree, completely ruined the lines of the tree. Wee Tom said, Uncle Dan, it's the last tree left, and this has got a plateau top. What have you done? Well, we're not going to use that tree, we're going to use this tree. This wee Tom-sized tree's just going to be for you. And Wee Tom stepped back and said, but what about the ornaments? What about Daphne the angel? She'll get a job. She won't be sitting in the top of the tree because she's, what my mother would have called sturdy. She's, yeah, she's there. Uncle Dan said, I've been planning this for 5 years. Wee Tom's got 5 names. 5's his lucky number. And for 5 years, Uncle Dan's been planning this Wee Tom-sized tree. He got this manky, really grubby, chipped and bashed plant pot holder out of the garage, washed it and scrubbed it, spray painted it, and every wee chink of light, every wee crack, every wee crevice started to reflect. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, that's really lovely. And he put the tree on it, and he said, now here's all the decorations for it. Where did you get them? Well, I've been asking people in my work, all the toys you get when you pull a cracker, the things that are in there. That's what we're going to hang on the tree just for you. Oh, Jan, that's marvellous. That's marvellous. What about the fairy lights? Wee Tom's favourite colour is red, which is why I always wear something with even a wee tiny bit of red on it when I'm telling a Wee Tom story. If you look, you'll see it. I'm blinking, you'll miss it. Anyway, you get the point. Everything's all there. So there's red fairy lights, and there's white classic fairy lights, and there's wee multicoloured ones, kind of tutti frutti ones like that. And the